Good morning. This is Jason Selvog from the Stearns Conservation District with your conservation report. I've spent several days this past spring turkey hunting, and this time of year my mind is fixated on turkey hunting and the undeniable sounds of spring. Hearing a gobble in the distance in the spring is a signal that seasons are changing. To me, there's nothing more peaceful than sitting in the early morning woods and waiting for a boss tom to make a mistake. The Minnesota wild turkey has an interesting history. Once absent from Minnesota due to unregulated hunting and habitat loss, wild turkeys now thrive across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. 30 years ago, these birds were gone from Minnesota. Victims of logging and hunting, the early 1970s marked a turning point when the Minnesota DNR arranged a trade with Missouri. Minnesota sent 85 rough grouse in exchange for 29 eastern wild turkeys. They released the birds in Houston County. These turkeys flourished, and soon a trap and transport effort by the DNR moved turkeys northward, with key releases in sites like the Bellwin Conservancy, and in 1989 even school children helped release birds in that same location. From this modern start, Minnesota turkey population has exploded to over 70,000 birds today. These turkeys are active during the day, forage for insects, seeds, and grubs. Though visible and sometimes mistakenly blamed for crop damage, studies have shown that they mostly eat waste grains and bugs. As turkeys return to urban areas, some become accustomed to humans, creating issues. Illegal releases of penned birds can introduce disease and lead to aggressive behavior, especially from the yearling males. In all, what began as on the brink of extinction story has become a conservation triumph. Thanks to the DNR, the National Wild Turkey Federation, and thoughtful hunting regulations, these birds have made a remarkable comeback. In Minnesota, wild turkeys go through a seasonal life cycle. In spring, males start gobbling, and hens lay about 10 to 12 eggs. By summer, the pullets hatch and quickly begin foraging, staying with their mother as they grow. In fall, turkeys shift to a plant-based diet, feeding on acorns and grains, and by winter, they rely on waste grain and mast, roosting in trees to conserve energy during the harsh winter and getting away from predators. If you've never tried turkey hunting, give it a chance. It's a great time to get out of the house after being cooped up all winter. Turkey hunting is very similar to deer hunting, except for turkeys will announce when they're on their way. Gobble, gobble. Enjoy. I wanted to tell you about a on-site biochar demonstration that's going to happen on June 10th. 2026 at 10 a.m. Until 12:30 p.m. In cooperation with the Stearns County Parks, Great River Greening will be doing an on-site demonstration and discussing the use of biochar kilns and how brush piles and wood waste are processed into biochar. What is biochar? Biochar is created from wood waste that is heated through a low oxygen environment and transformed into stabilized carbon. Biochar can be used as a soil amendment to increase organic carbon in the soil. This event will be happening on Wednesday, June 10th from 10 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. at the Spring Hill County Park. If you want to contact for more information, you can contact Mike Tuma. He's the project manager, and you can contact me at Great River Greening. There's also a website, greatrivergreening.org/events. greatrivergreening.org/events. Check it out. Might be interesting. This has been Jason Selvog with the Stearns Conservation District with your conservation report. Have a great day.